And that's real talk. What's good, Real Talk family? It's your girl Brizzy, and we back at it again on the channel. Hey, this your first time stopping to the channel though, well, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content like this. And without further ado, you already know, let's just get into it. Alright, so if you are an individual that's in the process of about to use a CPN, or you thinking about using a CPN, whatever the case may be, watch this video for educational purposes only. I am not encouraging anyone to participate in these, type of practices or this type of behavior. If anything, I'm informing you guys on what it is, some of the things in which they are doing, how they building them up, and targeting / aiming towards people with bad credit to purchase a CPN rather than just fixing a problem, which is your credit. So once again, I'm not encouraging anybody to participate in this type of behavior. I am only informing you guys on CPNs. So yeah, you guys, stick to the end of the video so that way you can get all the free sauce, the free game, as far as like how they doing it, and also the only new way in which they are winning with the CPN game, so that way you can stay highly informed and aware, and protect yourself, as far as these things, and just going about it the right way, period. So first things first is understanding what is a CPN. Well, a CPN is basically a credit profile number. It's also considered a credit privacy number. Either way, it's the same thing, and basically it's mistakenly believed by people as a use of an alternative number for basically using your social security number, and you can use it to apply for credit. Supposedly you starting a new credit file or a new identity in a way, but you do have people that use it basically illegally, whereas other group of people, they'll basically use it in a way of basically like starting a second identity in a way. And CPN numbers, they could be numbers from someone that's dead, and it could also be randomly numbers from like a social security number that hasn't been used yet. Now the ways in which they are doing it, you guys, is they add on a couple solid comparables. They're not doing it the old ways, like far as like with the credit builders, like Kick All, Credit Strong, stuff like that. They're doing it with solid comparables with the banks, and they adding on AU trade lines. And with the AU trade line, this is basically giving them that age, you know what I'm saying? They're not doing it the old ways, like I said. So rent report or all that, they're not doing it like that. So they're doing it with solid comparables and strong AU trade lines account. How these CPNs are getting flagged is basically by the area number. One thing people don't understand is the three components that consist of a CPN is the area, the group, and the serial number. You got banks like Capital One, American Express, and these boys, or girls, they run it through a second layer of verification. And with the second layer of verification is basically the ECB SV, and basically it'll go through there, and basically it's trying to authenticate or whether or not that this is basically a real social security number. So once it goes through, and like let's say it get flagged, it basically pushes it through SSA, which is Social Security Administration, and basically letting them know, hey, you know what I'm saying, this ain't no real Social Security number. But now they got a whole website in which you can basically bypass all this stuff. I'm talking about skilled trace, verifying address, etc., all that, basically all in one platform. And it also got AI built in it. So it's a website that's basically called grayocean.io. You're going to spend a lot of money for it, but hey, you're going to bypass basically all, the complications. And like I said, this is the only new way in which they are winning with the CPN game. Like I said, you guys, at the beginning of my video, this is only to inform you guys. It's only for education purposes only. And that way you can protect yourself, if you were to, be introduced to these type of behaviors, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people, being introduced to the CPN game, and then some of them, they don't even know what they're getting themselves into because they not educated and aware of, you know what I'm saying, these, like I said, these type of practices. So just informing you guys, you know, can help you guys a lot. And some legal ways that you can go, you know, with this instead of going with the CPN Sauce. You can, you know, you can use your social security number that has went through credit restoration, or you can use your EIN number, you know what I'm saying, to, like I said, apply for credit, because at the end of the day, they applying for credit. So you want to just go the legal route about it, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, this is only to inform you guys. But yeah, but if y'all found value in this video today, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and new subscribers to find the family. I really appreciate you guys, like I said, always showing love and tuning in with the family. But until next time, y'all already know, I'm gonna see y'all later.